Hey everybody! Well, today we're going to take a look at this really cool figure of Boo Berry. When I was a kid, they just came out with these brand new cereals called Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Boo Berry. I'm sure you've all seen it. And they used to be on the market all the time. You could buy them any time of the year. And then they disappeared for years and years. I never saw that cereal again. And then several years ago, they started bringing them back, but only for Halloween. And so I'm just glad they brought them back. But I have probably eaten my share of Blueberry, Frankenberry, and Count Chocula. So from Jada Toys is either Jada or Jada. I don't know how you pronounce it. They have these cool little figures. Now I bought the Blueberry version because it has this glow in the dark feature, which I really like. I don't know if Frankenberry and Count Chocula has any glowing effects, but I got this one. This looks like the cereal box, which is really neat. You can kind of see the way the figure looks right here. And then on the back, it kind of has some stuff on here that you can kind of see. Looks like maybe the back of a cereal box. And I love how they did this part. It looks like your typical a cereal, nutrition facts like serving size, one figure per container. I love how it says cereal box one, stand one. Oh, it comes with the stand. Okay, that's cool. Collector quality paint 100%. Collector quality sculpt 100%. That's great. Points of articulation 6. Wow, there's 6 points of articulation on this. I thought it was just one solid piece. And then what's cool also is that it has this opening thing that they do a lot of times, and that's what he looks like. And he even comes with a neat little box of cereal right there. And he glows in the dark, and so does this. And this thing glows in the dark too. I can kind of feel the texture on it. In fact, here, let me turn off the lights and let me turn off the main lights here, and then let me turn off the studio lights, and let's see if it's glowing. Oh my gosh, it does. Wow, that shows up really good on camera. Look at that. Oh, that's great. That is fantastic. I don't know if the back does. No, it's just the front. Wow, that's neat. I like it. It's kind of creepy. All right, well, let's get them out of the box and check them out. All right, so let's take a look at what we got inside. Now, I just found out about these. I don't know if they've been out for a while, and I just found out about it like I usually do. I'm sometimes pretty late at getting in on this stuff. Let's see if we can get them out of this box. Oh, there we go. Ooh, nice. There he is. He's like a little plastic figure right there. I love that. I remember he had the voice like Peter Lorre. If you're familiar with that actor, Peter Lorre, he kind of talked like this, and so it was kind of neat that they had him speak like that. Okay, here we go. There's some nice artwork on the back here of all the characters. I may have to get Frankenberry and Count Chocula too. I'm not sure. Let's get him out of here. If we can get him out. Oh, I see. You can see that his arm moves. Oh, very cool. So here he is. You got a moving arm or arms. Oh, I see. Here's another. Does he turn? Oh, yeah. His hands turn. So you can have his wrist turned like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 points. I'm sure his head turns. Yep, the head is turnable. And I think is that it? Oh, here's where the stand goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only see 5 points of articulation. Where's the sixth one? I don't see any movement here. I guess there's only 5, unless I'm just missing something. But very cool. All right, let's see. We have the cereal box. So Blueberry glows in the dark, like I mentioned, and so does the cereal box right here. Oh, look at that. That's very nice. So it's got the nice detail on the back. Cutout mask. Oh, I remember when they used to do that on the back of cereal boxes. I tell you, they used to have really cool prizes in cereal boxes back then. Nowadays, they can't do that because of all these restrictions on, what they can put, choking hazards and all that. It's funny how none of us ever choked on this stuff when we were kids. It's kind of irritating that they are so kind of, jumpy about that sort of stuff now. But we used to get some really cool prizes in cereals. I think Captain Crunch, used to have some of the best prizes, and I used to have those for years and years. I don't know what I did with those. I don't know if I still got them around here or what. Here's the stand. And boy, that's wedged in there pretty good. Not exactly sure how they got it in here. All right, well, you know what? Let me get this off, and then let me put this little guy on the stand. All right, so here he is outside of the package. Very cool. I love this thing. He's a great looking figure. This stand is really nice. It just kind of pops into the back of him right here. It's a nice solid piece of plastic, so it doesn't feel cheap or anything. It doesn't, make him too wobbly. You can adjust him on here so you can kind of do whichever pose you want, which is nice. It's got a solid enough fit back here that you can move it whichever way you want. You can have his hands up, maybe his hand out or turned. You can turn his head. You can have him looking that way. It's very neat. I think Frankenberry comes with an alternate head, so it would have been kind of cool to have an alternate head on this guy. I don't know if Count Chocula does. And I also like the way this is shaped, kind of ghostly. It's all wavy like that. So I really like the way this looks. Now, as I mentioned, this guy does have a glow-in-the-dark feature, and so does this box. So let me get these set. Now let me turn off the room lights here. And then let me turn off the studio lights. The studio lights probably should have juiced him up here pretty good, so let's take a look. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. Oh, that looks great. It's weird that his eyes aren't lit up, but you can definitely see, trying to focus in on it, the cereal looks great. Look at that. Cereal box looks really good. Does the backlights? Oh, wow, look at that. That is really, really great. Oh, that's great. Wow, this guy here, he's already starting to wear off. Now, it looks good on camera, but in person, I can barely even see him. It's like the glow effect has totally worn off of him, and his eyes don't glow either. All right, well, let me turn these lights back on again. It's a shame that those don't last a little bit longer. I think the cereal box has got a different material on it that makes it so that this glows better, but this thing here didn't last but maybe a few seconds. And he's been sitting on these lights for a long time. Let me see, turn up the white lights here. So maybe I can try to make this kind of charge up a little bit and we'll try it again. But yeah, that didn't last long at all. That's a shame. And I didn't even get a chance to see if the back glows. I'm assuming it does because it has the same feel to it. It's kind of got a rough texture. Whatever that material is. It's like a phosphorus stuff I think they put on there. But that's really cool. All right, let me see if that's enough to make it. Whoops, turn it back on again. Set that back up. All right, let's try this again. All right, yeah, boy, he doesn't light very good. He's barely lit. He looks good on camera. Let me see if I move this out of the way. Well, you know what? Maybe the camera just picks up that glow effect better, but in person, I can barely see him. I can just see only the outer edge of him, but on camera, he looks great. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. So just keep in mind that in person, he doesn't glow all that great. All right, well, there we go. Just a short little video here, but I just thought this little guy was pretty cool. If you're a fan of these cereals, you probably would like to get one of these figures. This guy retails for $21.50. I found him on Amazon, $21.50. I think he might have had a little bit of a sale on him. I'm not sure. I may get the Frankenberry and Count Chocula as well. I'm not really sure, but this guy mainly I was mostly interested. I always thought his character was kind of the coolest one. I think Boo Berry came out last. As I recall, it came out later after the popularity of Count Chocula and Frankenberry. I think Count Chocula came out first, then it was Frankenberry. It might have been the other way around, and then Boo Berry came out last. But they were quite the trio, and I think their commercials were fun. You can probably still find them here on YouTube. But cool little figure. So if you want one, I'll put a link in the description for Amazon if you want to buy one. This is not a paid promotion or anything like that, but I just thought it'd be kind of a cool little thing to show. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I very much appreciate it. And until the next time, I'll see you on the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.